Alright, hello. Okay, so this is gonna be another vlog, another reading vlog. But it's gonna be a little different. It's gonna be a reading writing vlog, I guess I should say. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as we go. We're learning together. Anyways, did I say hello? Hello friends, how are you? We have already touched on the fact that I have started a podcast called Paying For It. I'll link it below if you're interested. But part of that and my goals to get back into reading are to read books involving like non-fiction, historical books about the ladies of the night. So last month in January I read the Storyville by Al Rose. I'm not going to give you the whole title because it's a mouthful. This month, or these next couple weeks, hopefully not a whole month, but the next couple days, I am going to be reading Guidebooks to Sin by Pamela D. I'm not even gonna try. What? There's no way. If you have been here with me in the past, you know that I started reading this back in like 2 years ago. I was so very excited for this book and I got it. It's stunning, stunning, stunning. I mean, she is stunning. She has the same picture that I loved from this one that was on the back. You see, stunning. But what really is beautiful about this book is when you take the book sleeve off. Anywho, we're gonna be reading this one. This one's all about Blue Books, which is something that was like a guidebook to sin in New Orleans. So Blue Books had all the information you needed to know to stay safe while touring in Storyville, New Orleans. She's gorgeous on the inside. Let's go ahead and take it off. Take it off, baby. Do it by being careful. Okay. I can't. I love her so very much. It's ridiculous. I love her so very much, okay? Anywho, we're gonna just be reading this, taking notes, and then you'll come along to write a podcast with me. Sounds good? Maybe not to you, but it does to me. I love the red on the blue. It's just, it gets me every time. Anywho, that's the plan. If that doesn't vibe with you, I will see you next time. If it does vibe with you, thanks for being here. Thanks for being here, friend. And yeah, let's get into it, shall we? All right. Okay, hi friends. All right, so I have driven myself to Black Rock Coffee Bar. I think I've had this place one other time before, but they didn't end up having the drink I wanted, so I never came back. Anyways, I'm here and I brought my book and laptop. I'm gonna go inside, get myself hopefully the coffee I want to try from here, and hang out for a bit. It's a nice day. I'm almost debating on whether I should hang out outside. They have a little bit of a patio. It's not a very nice patio though, but we'll see. We'll see what we're doing. Also, peep these amazing seats. Gorgeous. So let's head in and see what we can do. All right, see you soon.
Me wind and rain.
friends. Okay, so it is the next day. It's February 6th, and I'm sorry I didn't update you last night. I really meant to, but we ended up going to dinner after I got home from the coffee shop, and yeah, and then I read some more late last night. So I'm about 55% done with the Guidebook to Sin, all about blue books of Storyville, and I love it so much. I love this book so much. I love the cover. I love both covers. I think they're stunning. I think the pages inside are stunning. It's really, really, really fun to be able to see authentic issues and pictures of the blue books, the ads that were included in the blue books. Yeah, I love it. And I know when I was at the coffee shop yesterday, people were probably like, what the fuck? This girl has the biggest ginormous book and she keeps just gagging out about it. I was gagging out. And I just want to sniff it. Ugh, it smells good. Like, I don't know what to tell you, but I love it so very much. Yeah, so we're almost done. 55% doesn't seem like it's almost done, but it is almost done. I got through the hard part. Like, that sounds weird, but in the beginning of books that are almost like textbooky, they have like a foreword and then like an introduction, a preface. They have all types of things, and some of them don't have really anything to do with what I needed to know, but I'm gonna read it anyways because that's how you read. I'm a rule follower. If they put it in their book, should I read it? The only thing I don't read is the acknowledgements at the end. I don't really care about that. And then the index and stuff because, yeah. But yeah, so I'm gonna try really hard to get this done in the next like couple days. But yeah, that's where we're at. I hope you're enjoying. I enjoyed Black Rock coffee. I got a Mexican mocha and it was yummy. And I had a good time. Yeah, I don't have to go and sit at coffee shops like that, but I felt like a vibes girly. That's what I was doing. I was vibing out. And yeah, so it was kind of fun. It was kind of cute. What is that? Oh, my bag. You can barely see the ghost face right there. I was like, what the heck? But yeah, so that's what I did. I sat, it's cute. They're like inside it has like this big sign that says like, feel your story. And I was like, that's adorable. So I sat behind that sign on like couches. And I was comfy. And I was just doing my thing. I had my headphones on listening to my lo-fi. My reggae lo-fi. And then some people came in and listen, I get it. I don't own the world and I don't own these seats. But if you have to start moving furniture in a place that you don't own without like asking the people if this is allowed, and you're just causing disturbances, especially when you start causing a disturbance sitting by someone reading. There are so many tables that y'all can just go sit and talk at, and I get it. I picked the couch thing, but I was here first. Also, if you hear that, I'm just beanbagging. Let me throw that away. So I don't know. Let me know. Is that me being like selfish? Probably. Do I care? Not really. If I went into a coffee shop and someone was reading and I knew I wanted to talk to the person I came with, I'd be like, damn, those couches look comfortable, but someone already has them. So I'm gonna go over here to this little table that also looks comfortable and talk to you there. But that's just me, and I guess maybe that is wrong of me. But yeah, that's where we're at. We're about to start writing this next podcast, episode 37. And 37 is going to be framed basically between introducing you, not introducing you, getting to know Tom Anderson. And he was basically considered the mayor of Storyville. So he kind of owns a lot of the big things down there. He owns a really big saloon, and he owned a couple of, like, he was the head owner of some of the brothels and had madams working under him. And he seemed to be a generally decent guy of what I know about him at the moment. But he also was behind kind of fronting the blue books, kind of like paying for the blue books to be put out. And so then we'll talk about, so the first part of episode 37 is going to be about Tom Anderson, and then the second part is going to be really going into nitty-gritty detail about the blue books and what they were all about, why they were like handed out, what the reason behind the timing of them are, and just yeah. So if that's something you're interested in, like I said, check out my podcast, Paying For It. I said .com. I don't even know how to plug anything, but paid for it. I'll link the I'll link it down below. It's on Spotify, but it's also on YouTube if you like video versions of things instead. Not all of the episodes have video versions, but most of them do. And then yeah, now I've been posting video versions every single time. So I just posted, when I was at Black Rock Coffee, I was finishing the video version edit of episode 36, so that just went out today. If you're interested, you know, check it out. Okay, yeah, that's all I have for you. I will see you when I see you, when we continue to read the Guidebook to Sin, the stunning, gorgeous, beautiful. And hopefully when I see you next, I'm finishing it and we can get on to writing. Hopefully. Okay. See you soon. Bye.
Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just read your body, your mind. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. Some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh.
Hello. Okay, so I've started writing episode 37, Storyville Part 2, and don't mind the mess back there, it is what it is. So I've started writing it, and I usually try to aim for about 105 or 110 paragraphs per podcast, because that usually takes me about an hour normally to record, and that's how I like my episodes, about an hour. I prefer them to be on the little bit of the longer side. Yeah, so we are doing that, and while I'm writing, I have like a little coming up next part at the bottom to remind me, like, kind of where my outline, where my head is thinking, where I want my podcast to go, like where my outline is, I guess, in my head. So right now we're kind of just introducing who Tom Anderson is, and so hold on. So out of the books that I have, I have Storyville, New Orleans, being an authentic illustration account of the notorious red light district. So this is, I've fully read through this one. This one is like encompassing all that Storyville was, and it has really good quotes from musicians, from people who participated in Storyville, for people who worked in Storyville, just bartenders, everything. So it really gives you a look at what life was like living in Storyville. And then I have Guidebook to Sin, which is the book all about the blue books. And the reason that we're doing like an episode, kind of not all on Tom, but we're doing it on the Tom and Bill and then the blue books, because Tom and Bill were rumored to basically be the reason that the blue books, specifically these blue books that blew up, they're like the founders of them. They're the reason that they kind of exist, and they play a key role in Storyville. And the cool thing and the most interesting thing about Storyville is that back in the day, they still held Carnival season, and if you're a Mardi Gras person, if you're a New Orleans person, you understand what Carnival season is. I can't talk apparently. Hold on. So if you're familiar with Storyville, or if you're familiar with New Orleans, you'll know what they're most popular for, and that is their Mardi Gras season, or what the locals call Carnival season. And it's just this big celebration that has literally gone on for pretty much since Louisiana was founded. They've been celebrating Mardi Gras in some sort of way. It's just grown throughout the throughout the seasons. So they are instrumental on Storyville. Like Tom and Bill are instrumental on Storyville, and the blue books are instrumental. They tie into Carnival and everything. So it's very interesting seeing it all kind of come together and seeing why each player is important. So yeah, that's where we're at. Let's get ready.
But I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak just my mind. Oh. You're chilling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, the street. Your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of
So he was known to be a handsome dude. So about a year and a half into Tom and Billy's fair game saloon, he would meet a woman within the district that he becomes quite infatuated with, and that would be Jose Arlington. He is an infamous madam around here who ran her brothel at 172 Custom House